episode 1822. This Saturday is AEW Full Gear. This is my prediction for this upcoming show. I do like this card. So Tony Khan, once again, you'll get my $49.99. Hopefully it ends up being one of the best pay-per-views of the year from AEW. So the first match I want to talk about is for the National Championship Casino Battle Royal match. Now, Tony Khan, we did not need another championship in AEW. In general, there's too many goddamn belts in wrestling. The last time AEW had a Casino Battle Royale added pay-per-view was all in Texas with the Mint. I did not like that one bit. So hopefully this one will be much better. But I do like the fact that we are starting out with Hurt Syndicate members Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. But who will be crowned the first time ever national champion in this match? I'm going to go with Ricochet. Ricochet makes the most sense to be the first time ever national champion. Hopefully, Tony Khan does not lose interest with this belt and it just feels like another title on AEW. The four-way women's tag team match. Now, the winners of this match will choose the stipulation for the next tag team match. I'm going to go with Marina Shafir and Megan Bang. And we're going to see eventually who will be crowned the first ever AEW Women Tag Team Champions. The six-man match, $1 million match. Wrestling Express teams with Kenny Omega versus the Young Bucks and Josh Alexander. Now, the story of this match, Don Callis is trying to get the Young Bucks to join the Don Callis family. This should be a very entertaining six-man tag team match. The Young Bucks will turn babyface in this match. So your winners, Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express. The Elite will get back together and hopefully at World's End we finally get the match I've been waiting for the longest, and that is Josh Alexander versus Kenny Omega. Darby Allin versus Pac. Now, a lot of people are going to say, when is this feud going to end? And I totally agree. But we got to continue things. We know at Blood and Guts, where we witness Pac throw Darby Allin into a table with it lit on fire. So this match does have meaning. It should be a very good one. They had good matches in the past. Darby Allin will be the victor, but when will it come to an end? I believe in December, World's End, that's where we'll finally close out the storyline between Darby Allin and the Death Riders. Kyle O'Reilly versus Jon Moxley, no holds barred. Now, I do agree with someone the other day I saw on Twitter say this. This match would have made much more sense as a submission match. We all know about the match between Kyle O'Reilly and Mox. Mox did not want to tap because he tapped to Darby Allin in the I Quit match. But then he tapped to Kyle O'Reilly in the Blood and Guts match. So, from an entertainment standpoint, no hold bar is the better match. And I see this being a very good one. I see both guys bleeding like stuffed pigs. And I have a prediction in this match. Jon Moxley will win because of a heel turn. And that heel turn will be Roderick Strong. Because I believe during that Blood and Guts match, he was the one that took out Mark Briscoe. So, Roderick Strong, the brand new member of the Death Rider. So who knows? Maybe the Death Rider will actually continue and not end at World End. But we will see what's going to happen. FTR versus Bro Dino, AEW Tag Team Championship match. FTR has had one of the best runs of their career in AEW. Bro Dino as a makeshift tag team, they are so much better than I expected. This should be a very good match. But I see brand new AEW Tag Team Champions, which is FTR. And then we can continue the feud between Christian Cage and Adam Copeland whenever he makes his return back to the company. Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe TNT Championship match. Now, they did have a match at the last period, which was a good one. And this one had higher stipulations for this match. So, Kyle Fletcher wins. He's still the TNT champion, of course, but he got to join the Don Callis family. So this match will have the crowd a lot more behind Mark Briscoe. You will have a brand new TNT champion, Mark Briscoe. And I've been really enjoying Kyle Fletcher as the TNT champion. I knew when he won it, Tony Khan would actually make that belt mean something. Now it's time for Mark Briscoe, because Mark Briscoe been a great hand for AEW. He's always dependable for Tony Khan. He'll be a great TNT champion. The AEW Women's Championship match, Mercedes Moné versus Chris Statlander. Now, the champion Chris Statlander is 0-2 against the CEO Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné last time had an AEW Women's Championship match where she lost to Toni Storm at AEW All in Texas. So what story are they going to go with? The champion Statlander finally beating the CEO Mercedes Moné, or the CEO Mercedes Moné, even though she won other belts, she just cannot win the biggest one in AEW. I know there's a lot of people out there that will love to see Chris Statlander finally defeat Mercedes Moné. And then other fans want to see Mercedes Moné get another belt, which will be number 15 if she wins it in New Jersey on Saturday night. But I'm going to say you got to go with the CEO Mercedes Moné. What's the point of having Mercedes lose another women's championship match? And can you really tell a story with that, with her being the TV champion and also having other belts? I'm not really sure. It's going to suck for Chris Statlander to lose to CEO Mercedes Moné. But if this means Statlander wins the belt back from Mercedes Moné, then everybody should be following out of Mercedes Moné winner another belt. The main event, steel cage match, Hangman Page Samoa Joe world title. This should be a very fun match. Like Hangman told Joe on Dynamite, don't forget the last time I inside steel cage with someone, which was Swerve, which was a tremendous match, one of the greatest matches ever in the history of professional wrestling. This should be a very fun match. We all know that Hangman took out Powerhouse High, had a match against Shibata, but you know both guys will get involved, and somebody will definitely help Hangman Page out. This should be one hell of a main event match right here, but I will say still your AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Hangman Adam Page, but no! The show will just not end with Adam Hangman Page. We will get the return of Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJ at the MJF will announce at AEW Worlds, and he will challenge Hangman Page for his AEW World Heavyweight Championship. So that's my prediction for this show. Give me your thoughts on AEW Full, and any of y'all ordering the show, I'll respond. Everybody in the comments section per usual. Hit the like button on this video. As always, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.